stable Tadasana, a mountain pose, Tadasana. Arrive with an open heart. Big open breath to let that energy ground all the way to the feet. Wiggle the fingers, give a little wobble to the head. And then gently rest the mouth, the lips together. Swallow. Feel the breath. Bring your awareness to this centered being area, whether it's behind your navel, inside the bowl of your pelvis, wherever it is that you feel kind of that gravitational center. Deepen the breath. Can you feel the expansion of the diaphragm, which is actually a contraction, which results in the expansion of the lower belly, maybe even the broadening at the base of the ribs. Sun breath, let the arms open to whatever space that they can feel. Maybe the head lifts and the hands fold down on the exhale. One more time. Hands might rest at your heart, or one at your belly and one at your chest. Dirga breath, the expansion, belly, ribs, chest. Slow it down. Two more. And release. A little shake, a little sigh. Vastrika breath. So this is also called bellows breath. It's like pumping, right? So you could add this movement here of the arms, right? So I'm going to show you horizontal. You can go forward. You can come all the way up, or some combination. We're going to do about 8 to 10 of these. If you get lighthearted, if you get lightheaded, back off, come back to an easy breath in and out. But the Vastrika is a forced inhale and a forced exhale. And that just means a quick expression of that breath, right? So it's not meant to cause the throat muscles to contract. It's just closing enough that you can feel that quick exhale followed by a quick inhale. It's kind of like what we do when a bug gets in our nose. That's the Kapalabhati, the exhale. But now we're also doing that on the inhale. So the throat, soft. Arms are optional. Inhale and exhale. Second round, I'm going to change up my arms. You can do that if you'd like. Third round, I'm going to clap my hands overhead. So our final breath practice of effort will be the breath of joy, which is kind of a combination of Vastrika with movement of the arms and even the possibility of a forward fold. So it's an inhale, arms come forward. Exhale, arms come down. Inhale, arms come out. Exhale, arms come down. Inhale, arms come all the way up. Exhale, arms come down, or bend, bow, and swing. Now, that's your two first layers of option. A little more progressive, a little more aggressive is to have an inhale, an inhale, an inhale. Notice no exhales until the deep release. So I'm going to do the first couple of rounds with that exhale in the middle. Then I'm going to transition and then continue for about 5 or 6 more of your own, as long as you're not lightheaded, right? So inhale and release. Inhale and release. Inhale, release. Inhale forward, arms out. All the way up. All the way down. Good. Inhale. Stay standing, or if you're stable and balanced, bring it on down. So why did I choose this breath today? Well, I chose this breath today because it's hot as what? I can't say that. Hot as something yucky outside. And I wanted to have a little bit of a lift in my energy without having to be out in the heat for my traditional walk. Now that we brought that heart rate up a bit, some effort up a bit between combining breath and body, we're going to come on down and close with alternate nostril breathing. If you are feeling hot,
take a few rounds of Shapali or Sitkari. This is the cooling breath. So you could take a barrel with the tongue, breathe in through that circle of the tongue, and then reach the tongue to the back of the roof of your mouth, into the soft palate where there's not that hard bone, and exhale. So reach the point back and exhale. If your tongue doesn't make that shape, don't worry, it's a genetic thing, not a failure on your part. Just breathe into the teeth. And again, just take the tongue up and exhale out. If you're feeling hot, if you're feeling overheated, great practice, whether you're indoor, outdoors, in yoga, or in life. It can be a little scary to children and pets, so be mindful of that. And then, once your body and your mind has cooled a bit, alternate nostril breathing. So, closing the right nostril, breathe in through the left. Close the left and open the right, breathe out. Breathe in through the right. Out to the left. That's one round. In to the left. Out to the right. In to the right. Out to the left. Continue on your timing. Next time, breathe out the left side. Release the mudra, the hand position. Release the control of the breath. And let the breath move in and out easily. Notice how you feel. The echo, the consequence of your breath practice. That feels lighter, freer, that feels complicated or confused, that feels heated or agitated. All of this is welcomed in the practice because, not that it's good or bad, it just is. It's information, it's experience. That is the practice of yoga. Hands come to rest together. Take a breath and seal this practice, this intention of breathing deeply in practice so that it's available in life. That you breathe deeply and move freely, labor lovingly, and live vibrantly.
Namaste.
Thank you very much. If you have questions, feel free to stay on. Otherwise, have a good day, and I hope to see you again soon.
That was awesome. And I do actually have a question. The second round of Bellows Breath, my core, I guess, was fatigued. And so my whole, or like the entire corset was like, not on fire, but like warm. And it kind of started to scare me because that same thing happens when I'm on my way to a panic attack. Like everything feels like it's locking up.
Yep.
So is that like my edge right now?
Right? But notice that. You felt like you were on the edge, but you didn't, right? You stayed with it. That's the point. That's one of the benefits of this practice is that, yeah, our body has the same responses, whether we're doing it intentionally or unintentionally, but it's noticing it and realizing that when that starts to flare up in our regular life, oh, this is just like Bellows Breath. I have control. I can stop. I can stay with it as long as I'm comfortable, or I can change the pattern or the thought of my mind. Hence, bring it back into practice.
Cool.
Does that make sense?
It does, yeah.
Good. And it's really related because as we focus on the bellows, it's less about the low belly and more about this rib cage and the upper chest, which is what triggers our sympathetic nervous system, our fight, flight, or freeze, in which case that's where anxiety lives, right here in that agitation to do more with less. What? Faith, thanks for being here. Any questions?
Thank you. It was a lovely breath work. It was very much needed. Thank you so much.
Good. Take care.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.